2020, I had this dream, and this dream keeps replaying, and it just replayed back to me, which is why I feel led to share. But at the time of me having this dream, I wasn't into religion or anything, but I had just had this encounter with Jesus at the time. And this was before I started going to any church or fell into religion or anything like that. And right in my first encounter with Jesus, I end up having this dream like immediately after. And in this dream, I was a observer. I was watching these people, a whole bunch of people wait. It looks like they were waiting at a train track, but there was supposed to be a train that was coming, I guess, that they were waiting for. But as the train came and passed, I knew something was different about this train that was passing. And after the train left, Jesus had appeared. And I was looking around because I was kind of shocked how people didn't know who he was. I had never met him before and I didn't have any kind of, relationship or anything. I didn't know anything. I wasn't reading the Bible. I didn't know anything. But in that dream, I knew what I knew, that this was supposed to be Jesus, but nobody else knew. They were just looking around, waiting for something else, I guess. It's almost like his energy, it just pulls me into him. I was just weeping and crying and weeping and crying, and he put his hand on my back, and the conversation that him and I had, it was all in the mind. It was like telepathy. So no words were actually spoken, but he put his hand on my back and he says, "This is what it feels like when you think you're forgotten." And then he told me that he was going to come back not as they have pictured me. And I was able to see like a little bit, like he had on like this white garment, and like a little bit of the sleeve like came up, and his skin was like copper or like a bronze. I've thought about that dream that I've had at least 3 times a week. I think about this dream. And at the time, I that was 6 years ago. So I've went through a lot of different changes in those 6 years, and gained a lot of different understandings. And but how I've interpreted that dream now is that, what if we already know? Well, I'm not even gonna say what if, we already know that everything we've been told has been a lie and everything is backwards. So what if the in particular person that they painted and they gave to us in religion was actually the complete opposite of who this Jesus character actually was? What if he was a supernatural extraterrestrial being coming to enlighten us and raise our consciousness to tell us who we actually are? What if, he wasn't this uh, person who came to die on the cross for everybody's sins, and this whole story that the slave masters have painted and given to us in order to enslave us? What if he was actually from the stars and from the cosmos, and came to give us information that actually got him supposedly killed, but they couldn't kill him because he's energy, so he never dies, right? Just like us, we're energy, so we actually never, ever die. We just keep existing. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. So maybe you've had a similar dream like that, or maybe you have experienced that. But that encounter really was something. And the words were very specific about, I'm not going to come back as they have pictured me, right? So I don't know. Okay. But I'm sharing. So just trying to be a little bit more transparent. Anyway, love yourself, okay? Because you deserve it. And have a great day.